Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is Sweaty Zeus. We are continuing the Elden Ring walkthrough, and I'm here back at Perfumer's Ruins. It's by the lake, which is also by the hill with all the carriages on it, where we fought the dragon right here. I did miss one perfume bottle, which is right here, or a cookbook. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I thought I looked and it was a bottle, but it was a cookbook. Oh yeah, I remember now. The reason why I noticed was because it allows you to do a no uplifting aromatic, and the other one I think is this one, Spark. And then we also have Iron Jar aromatic and Acid Spray. I haven't really experimented with these two that much because usually I like to use these as buffs. That I'm not very good at using them in the middle of a battle. I kind of get focused and start using start fighting, and then I don't really think about it. But I wanted to show you. So the uplifting one will give you a protection bubble, which if you've used that before, it's basically you can put one in your physic flask, but it will give you basically no damage for like one hit. But this does the same thing, and then also boosts allies' attack power, and so yeah, like I said, incoming damage once. I don't know if it boosts your attack power. It's probably a good thing to look at. I've never checked that. So it does, yeah, okay. Well, that's good to know. I thought it just worked on allies, but it also gives you a protection bubble. And then Iron Jar basically turns you into a rock. So if you want to tank some damage, you can see we're all silver now like a rock. Only problem is you're going to fat roll. Even though we're medium weight, we're fat rolling now. So even when I take everything off, you're just going to fat roll until it runs out. So, if that appeals to you. But look at your defense negations, they go 40, 40, 40. Oh, that's because I took all this off, I think, probably. Let's put it back on and check. I think I had on the Ronin set. Or no, I haven't even got it yet. Alright, let's try that again. Really proud on this playthrough. I've done a good job of holding on to my ring arcs, or rune arcs. On my other, I'm having to try to farm them, and it is a pain in the butt. Okay, so yeah, look at our physicals. They're all up at 55 now. Man, our lightning damage is horrendous. I think that's what this does, though, if I remember correctly. So we'll go look at it one more time. Yeah, negation. Use FP to temporarily turn body to steel, boosting poise, resistances, and damage negation at the expense of mobility and lightning resistance. So you can't run either. That's the other thing. But hey, if you find some use for it, good on you. It hadn't really appealed to me, although I haven't messed around with it a whole lot. I think I did have this armor set. I don't remember. I like it. So anyways, that was what I wanted to do. And then briefly, I wanted to talk about Hyetta. So, I touched on it briefly earlier, but she's going to start at right here on lake-facing cliffs when you first get in this area. There will be in here a Shabriri grape, which is basically an eyeball, and you'll give it to her, and disgustingly enough, she'll eat it. And then you just need to talk to her till she repeats herself, and then either rest or die or whatever, but move on, and then she'll move over here to Purified Ruins. She'll be actually like right down here on the shoreline facing the lake. I don't know if it's here or here, but she'll be like right in that area. From there, she will move to right here. So if you start a disgrace and look to your left, she'll be right over there. And each time you'll want to give her another grape. After that, she will move to Bellum Church, which is right here. And then finally, she will move to Forsaken Depths, which was the grace we got way under Landell in the last episode. So, also, real quick, want to pull up the wiki, and I'll give you location of the grapes if you're interested in that. Now, this is mainly if you're going to go down to Forsaken Depths. If you're going to ignore it, I wouldn't really worry with their quest. That's the only thing it's like really useful for. You don't get any rewards until you get down here and join the Three Fingers. So if you're not going to do that, I would ignore her. But give me 1 second and I will pull that up real quick. Alright, so as I told you before, one will be found in Godric's throne room behind Storville. It'll be on the back end. So you can either go around the back or after you fight Godric, and that will be, if you go to Godric the Grafted, you just go through the door right there, and then follow it around to the back. Or if you took the back route I showed you at the very beginning, you can go in through there and get it inside. Second one will be found in the lower level of Purified Ruins. It's you got to roll over it. There's a plank of wood you have to roll over to expose. It'll be down there. One's dropped by the Revenger in Revenger Shack. His name's Edgar. In order to do that, you would have had to talk to him and his daughter. So Hyetta, I think, is his daughter, basically, but there's a girl right here at the Bridge of Sacrifice talking about Castle Morn and delivering a letter to her father. So then when you get down here on Morn, once you fight to the upper level, towards the front of the castle, if you're on this side, the father will be like right here. And you'll talk to him and give him the letter. And at that point, if you continue on to Liurnia, I think you actually have to go back and tell her you've talked to her father, but at that point you'll see she's been killed. And her father will be all upset. And then when you get to Liurnia at Revenger Shack, he'll actually invade you and you'll fight him. He will drop the next one. So that's the third. I think you can, it says you can actually get it from him if you just kill him at Castle Morn. You have to reload the area after you kill him and then it'll be there. I didn't know that. Or you can kill him when he's at her body after you deliver the letter. And the last one is actually the fingerprint grape. Or I'm sorry, if you give her the third one, it'll be here at Gatetown Bridge. The fourth one's called the fingerprint grape, and you get that by killing Fingerprint Vike. And he will invade you when you get to Church of Inhibition, and this is a little frenzy town here. And at the top, you'll get invaded by him. If you kill him, then you'll get the fingerprint grape. At that point, you'll give it to her here at Bellum Church. And I was wrong, there are rewards. They're kind of minor, so I forgot. She gives you a gesture at the first one. She doesn't give you anything at the second one. And then, she won't. That's just the one reward was the, at the first one you'll get the As You Wish gesture. So, and she's going to give us a seal for faith at the Three Fingers. They're kind of faith related. So, if you're doing intelligence or whatever, you may not be interested, but anyways, You talk to her after, and I'll show you once we get down there. After you talk to her, or after you do the three fingers thing, then you'll go back and talk to her, and she'll give you the three fingers flame seal. So she's not showing up here. I don't know why. Gosh darn it. I know I've talked to her. Oh, it's up ahead. I'm sorry. I still gotta get all the way down there. So yeah, so this area up ahead, we're gonna have to drop down several layers. I showed you briefly. This is where we fought Moog, and if you did defeat him, you're gonna have to hit or roll into the altar behind this, and then it'll drop. And now you can access this area, which is another area, separate area. It should tell us the name here in a second. I think I remember, but I don't want to get it wrong. So these guys are going to be wandering around. If you remember, these are basically like the merchants we deal with. You see their little instruments they've got. When you're among them, you may want to hit R3 to lock on. You'll see we locked onto one here. They're actually pretty tough, so you may want to get your backstabs in while you can. Because there's a couple we're going to have to fight that are wandering around, and they will kind of lure the others in to fight you. You know, if you don't take care of the ones that are sitting down, sometimes they'll gank you. So there's another one in here, I thought. Maybe that's the only one. So if you see there's an item back there, and I couldn't figure this out when I played through. Or did I already grab it? I don't think I did. Maybe it's the... Oh yeah, it's back there. I just couldn't see it. Sorry about that. Okay. So what I like to do, you can use that one, but you need to aggro him and then pull one over here, and he's going to shoot flames of frenzy at you, and you're going to want him to hit that tent area, and then he basically, you could do it here too. You see he just blew that up, so we're going to run up here and then get him to do it up here, and you may have to stop and wait sometimes. Come on. I hope that explained Hyetta though enough. If you're confused or having issues, just go to Extra Life and type in Hyetta and you'll find everything you need. So that's where some of the information I don't know, like from playthrough, I'll go check there. And it's a great resource, so I'd recommend it. Oh, we already blew it up. I didn't even notice. Woo! You can see they do a lot of damage. Come on, give me a whack with your pole there, bud. Alright. So that's what I was looking for, the nomadic merchants, finery, chapeau, and trousers. It's an interesting looking little outfit if you are into that. So he also, I thought there was one over here, I could be wrong, but I thought there was a tin over here. That's just Eye of Yellow, which is a crafting material, nothing crazy. I don't know why this one didn't aggro. He did against me when I fought old dude down here. But I kind of miss him, so I've got to like hit the lock on to find him. still to this moment, I haven't decided if I'm going to join the Three Fingers or not. I kind of waver back and forth because, you know, I'm doing intelligence, which doesn't really fit with the theme, but kind of want to for the walkthrough, but I don't know. There's a cookbook. There's one there. See, he's playing his fun little instrument he's got. I think I'm a little more overpowered than last time I came through here. So I remember these guys kind of giving me a little bit of trouble. Alright, so that's it. Now comes the fun part, and if you've been using rune arcs, you may want to save them until you get to the bottom. Because, oh boy, is it, it's tough to get down there. So this took me a lot of tries, at first. See if I can remember the pathway. So if you drop to that one over there, you've got nowhere to go. I do think I remember I dropped to that one, then jumped to that one and that one. But it might be easier just to go ahead and go for that one from here. And I recommend, honestly, as I showed you, and hopefully you're comfortable with it now, but if you hold down the dodge button and then hit jump, it'll give you the sprint jump, and you can kind of do a really long distance jump. The only thing is when you hit it, you're going to back step, and you might walk right off. So what I've kind of learned to do is I jump and then hold down B, and then I'll kind of turn myself and then jump. So hopefully that helps you. Again, if I hit B here, or circle, I'm sorry, circle on PlayStation, if I hit it here, what's going to happen, you know, and I'm trying to get ready to hold it down, that's what's going to happen. Oh no! You're going to walk right off. So again, what I like to do is jump, then hold it, and then I can roll. So, and you do take a little less falling damage, I think, if you're not wearing as much. And this does help, but this is kind of the cat thing in this game kind of sucks because you can't fall any further distance and live. Like all it does is reduces damage, so it's not really that helpful. Before, in the old game, I could have worn it, just jumped down this whole thing, but so this one's kind of weird. I think kind of doing a forward walk and roll. Oh god, I didn't roll. See, I told you, this is tough. I rolled too late. You gotta go all the way back.
I put on a little armor so I can get past all these idiots. Yeah, the Three Fingers is kind of like the anti, Two Fingers, which are the, like, tree people. The Three Fingers is the frenzied flame people. So you're kind of like joining the cult of the people at the, frenzied flame village.
God. I lost my runes. First time this whole walkthrough, I've lost a ton of runes. Why didn't I use my twig? Oh my gosh. So frustrating. So don't be like me. Anytime you die and you had a lot of runes, equip a twig.
I should have equipped it before I even started going down these. I was just feeling a little cocky.
By the way, I just noticed.
You know what's funny is on the prep stream, I made it all the way down this without dying once. And then I was like, you can do it live on stream, make it down there without falling. And I immediately died twice. So now that we've got no runes on the line, we don't really have anything to worry about. I do like when I jump down to kind of aim for where it's a double beam, you know? It's a little wider.
Alright, so we can do the little... The other thing with the running jump you can do is be pushing forward and then hold it. So like I'm walking forward and then I'm hitting circle. But if you hit circle first, it's going to back step. So be sure to walk and then hold it. And then you can do the long jump. That didn't work. I got a jump there. I was wrong. I thought that one was a roll, but it was a jump. Now this is super embarrassing. I'd like to start all over, but I'm not going to edit it. Make myself look good. Unless I die like 10 times, and to save you all from it, I'll got to my best one.
So how's everybody doing? How you been enjoying the game so far? This will be my third full playthrough when I'm finished. And I can say I'm still having fun. Not tired of it yet. I don't have the new super hype excitement I had, the first month. That's always the best when these games come out. They're so fun, like when no one knows what to do and you're kind of talking amongst other people trying to figure out where to go and what to do. The other thing we can do here is a double jump over there. But if we do that, I don't think we really have anywhere to go. We also try for that one. But what I did last time is I kind of walked off. I want to do the walking jump, not the running jump, because then I'm going to hit that.
To the corner. That's easy. Yeah. I think I was back in this corner. I did this. Maybe that's what I did. Okay. Sorry for the misinformation. And then I did a jump to that one down there. Come on, man. That's my 5th death. Like, I don't know anyone who watches this. And nobody watches my videos because I just started this channel, so maybe no one will ever hear this. But no one's going to believe that I did this without dying. I'm very honest about my failures. That's one thing, if you ever watch any of my stuff, as we go along, you'll see that I'm not afraid of making mistakes. Although I don't want to.
Platforming in these games, I will admit, it's not my strong suit. It's like I kind of have bright spots, but I'm very, I don't think I'm methodical enough. So we made it to that one, and I died going for that one over there.
The other thing we could do is go for that one. Why don't we try that? Go for this one. And then that one. This might be a little easier, to be honest. And then we can go for that one. Go for the corner one first, actually. It might make more sense. So... Oh! Shit. Come on. Come on, baby. You got this. I don't know if I can make that. That's pretty far. I think I can make that and then go for the corner one. No! No! Come on! Oh my gosh. This is so bad. This is so bad. I want to re-record this, but I've got the Hyetta crap on there. And maybe I could do some cool little edit and like fast forward. That's probably what I'll do. I'll edit it like super speed Like a little fail compilation.
We just overshot that belly code.
Alright, freaking finally. So there's an inescapable frenzy. Sure to pick it up if you want it. So there's gotta be a guy. Oh, there he is. Come on, over here, bud. I don't want to kill him. So that'll give us a note regarding Michaela's needle. Or Mikola. We're all the way down. And where's Hyetta? She's supposed to be right here. Maybe I have to rest? Nope. Alright, so I do want to make this aware to you. You can, if you talk to Melina, you'll see there's or Melina, that you'll see there's a prompt here, so.
If you intend to claim the frenzied flame, I ask that you cease. It is not to be meddled with. It is chaos, devouring life and thought unending. However ruined this world has become, however mired in torment and despair, life endures. Births continue. There is beauty in that. Is there not? If you would become Lord, do not deny this notion. Please, leave the frenzied flame alone. I ask you, one please, as one who strives to become. Deny not the lives, the new births of this world. Those who would are not fit to be called Lord, when the land they preside over is lifeless. Please, the Lord of Frenzied Flame, when the land they preside over. Please, the Lord of when the land.
Alright, so that's the end of her information. So if you do this, I'll let you know. She will leave you, and that'll be it. She won't be your maiden anymore. Hyetta will appear right here, and if you, basically what you gotta do is take off all your gear, and you have to go up to the door, and you see it'll prompt you to open the door. I actually have decided I'm not going to. Since I'm doing intelligence, I'm gonna probably go for Ronnie's ending. I haven't seen that one yet. This will give you the chaos ending, so you'll become the Lord of Flame. At that point, Melina will leave you. If you remember, we met Shabriri up here, and they told us she told us, or he, whatever, it's supposed to be like the god of chaos, and told us to come down here. And if you do that, when you go back, the armor will be just sitting there, and Shabriri will have left, because I think it basically like goes inside you, and you become the Chaos Lord. And you also have a permanent like scar on your character model. So like your chest and back will have like fingerprints from where the hand like hugs you. There's a little cutscene where it was in the trailer when the game came out where the three fingered hand hugged you. I couldn't figure out like when I played the game, like where did that come from? But I didn't know any of this was down here till later. So also, if you run into that wall, this is here. Another rune arc. And this takes you to deeper depths. So there's a couple items I'll run through here and get when I'm done here. I want to figure out what happened with Hyetta. So of course, I went through and made sure that I'd done everything with her, so I don't know why she's not here. So what I'll do real quick is just run to all the locations, and then that way you can see, where she is at each step, in case you do want to go for the three finger ending. So first off, she's going to be like right around this area. And I told you the grape is obviously inside Godric's castle. There's a door, like right over there somewhere against the wall. I keep thinking I have to go to bonfires to warp, like I'm playing Dark Souls. Maybe I missed one of her grapes, but I could have swore oh, yep, the fingerprint grape. Yep. So I didn't give her the last one. I remember now because I didn't talk to Vike or fight Vike till later. So I'll just go ahead and show you since I've already started. Alright, so this is the second place she will end up. Purified Ruins. I better put on a weapon, huh? Hope my new controller's a little quieter. I did get a new one, so hopefully the button presses aren't as obnoxious. Because I watched back one of my old videos and I was like, oh god, no one's gonna watch this. So the second time she will appear. Well, there she is right there. Huh.
Hello? Would you donate any Shabriri? I'm on a pilgrim when I eat. Hello? Would you donate? I'm on a pilgrim when I eat one of those.
So I haven't even. Okay. So, Revenger Shack. That was one I was missing. My apologies. I thought I covered that in the walkthrough when we were in Liurnia. I would have thrown it in the episode where I came back and covered the few items we missed. This was a quest a lot of people missed on the first playthrough when like all the information wasn't out on the game, because the you know, before there wasn't any indication on the map where she would be. And now once we've seen her here, you know, it'll put our little marker there.
Hello? Would you donate them on a pilgrim and when I eat? You're not like the others who give they rest their trim howling, they're frail, but you. You are most kind, and may the blessing of the... may the blessing...
Okay, so her dialogue's done there. So I'll go ahead while we're here as well. I don't think I even have it. Let's see. There's gonna be wooden planks on the floor we need to break loose.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the unorganization here with this. I really thought I did this, so it's been tough to keep track of all this, and I've been trying to do the best I can, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm sorry about that.
So here it is. Well, I guess we got it.
I don't think that's where it was, but I wonder if there's a second. So the only information I could find was that, that's the room it was in.
Unless I missed it down here. It said it would be on your left. But I didn't see one in my inventory. So maybe the one in Godric's room?
We didn't see all of it. I probably didn't go in here because, when I,
Yeah, there it is right there. Sorry, guys. Wow, this is... I feel like I've done a pretty good job on this walkthrough. This has got to be my worst yet. And I really was thinking out this episode. I was like, oh, I know that cookbook we left at Perfumer Ruins and yada yada, and we'll go down there and... So I do want to do 100%, you know, walkthrough of everything. Should be over here now. It's our second to last one.
Hello? Would you donate anyone on a pilgrim and when I eat one of those...
She's gonna ask what it is
Now I
here.
can
You have to
feel
tell her
that
it's an
aside.
eyeball.
Delectably a sight they must be to...
Tastes so good. They're human eyes.
Not all of those people. So those noises I heard were... Sorry. Don't mind me. I apologize. I'll be fine. I apologize. I'll be fine.
Okay, as always, exhaust your dialogue. And she'll be right here. I've already got this one. This is the one you get from Bellum Church. You'll be invaded by, or not, sorry, not Bellum, but when you go up to the Frenzied Flame area, he'll be up there. What the heck, Hyetta? You're supposed to be here.
maybe we should sit over here when I was here before. Alright, let's try working back. Sometimes this... She hasn't left yet.
Why has she not moved on?
I I've gleaned something very important. The reason why it was a distant light, so faint it can't be. So with every
So yeah, you have to come back and talk to her again now. I
I've
didn't.
gleaned something certain now. I've gleaned certain now.
And yeah, she's telling you she wants to be a finger maiden. So that's kind of what she becomes, I guess. Like whenever she meets you at the place down under Lindell. Oops, wrong one. All right, finally.
Oh, hello. Have you ever heard of finger? They're special grapes which only grow on. I would truly love to try. The distant light seems far, but I can't sense a thing from the usual grapes. Please, could you? Without one, I don't know. Oh, a fingerprint grape. Try. Thank you. May the blessing of the fingers be upon. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be. Thank you. I'm sure I'll be.
All right. So that's finally enough of that. There she is.
I realized as we've talked, I'll be a maiden, and you go to the door ahead. After divesting yourself of your possessions, it will surely open. May the flame of chaos find. Go to the door ahead. It will surely.
All right. So she tells you to take your clothes off, go to the door again. That will lock you into the frenzied ending, and no more Melina. She'll leave you, and you'll have to set the tree on fire by yourself. But yeah, if that's what you want to do. So I'm gonna move on. You get the frenzied seal, but I'm not really using frenzy incantations anyways. So all right. So this is just basically, like I said, it'll lead us down to the area we've already completed, where Fia was over here. Deep root depths, and it comes out over by where the finger reader lady is. So there's just a series of branches, and there's some enemies, mainly just like the what you call them, big ant dudes, well, worker ants, not like the big ones with the big heads. Put some armor on for it. There's a few little items here and there. I think it's a little easier to do without torrent, but you can do as you like. Some of these are pretty easy to fall off, so again, I wouldn't do this with a lot of runes. But if you're not worried about the runes, you know, you have a farm now, even though to me it kind of takes some of the fun out of the game, so I try to avoid it. But you do have that if you need runes, and then if you don't need the like crafting materials, upgrade materials, I don't know that this going through here is necessary, but I just did want to put this in here to make sure I covered everything. And then, you know, people that didn't go the other way to deeper depths can get there this way as well. So if you're going more of a faith route and you didn't, you know, go through all that with Ronnie, you may not have been there yet. Oops, that's the wrong one. That's the quick shard, so you see. The reason I don't like that one, I mentioned it a long time ago, but you can see he's walking forward when he does it real slowly. So it's easy to, like if you're doing it on an edge, and throw it a couple times, sometimes they'll walk off. Maybe they patched it where he won't, but anyways, that, and you can't do it moving. See, he'll actually stop. But with regular glintstone shard, your character will actually keep walking. So it's easy to create distance or shorten distance while you're firing it. When I don't want to travel very far, that's why I do those. It's like a standing jump, and then it just push forward on the stick after you jump. You just kind of barely move forward. There's three different ones. Then you got the walking jump, and then you got the running jump. Depending on how much ground you want to cover. Try to go for that one. Woo! There's an 8. There's going to be some ants up here. Ah, damn it. I meant to do the standing still jump, but I did the walking one. I hit that stick a little too early. Let's not make this like earlier. You can also jump straight over there, especially now that we got that rune. Kind of make our work a little easier. It's a long way down. I would not become Elden Lord if it involved any of this. Alright, so that one will probably need Torrent. Trying to figure out, is there another way up there, but I think that's it. Alright, sweet. There should be something stupid. You see there's 3 ants over there. They will all drop down as you walk by. They see you. And then you can fire on them. They will shoot at you. So be careful, their spray really hurts. Come on, dudes. Two for one. There's 4 more. You can usually line them up for like a shot through all of them if you use Comet. It's one time I really like using Comet over Shard. Oh, I missed. Usually I like aiming for the front one. Just makes it easier to hit them all. But it's all good. I think that's it though for items. Is there something on that one? That one's on ground level anyways. This will bring us out right where we came in here at when we first started crossing the tree branches over the big chasm. Remember we hopped over there and then there's all those floating ants over there in the air. This is kind of backtracking to where we came in here at. And then you go off across, I think it's that branch. No. One of those branches over there will take you across. I'm not going to relitigate all that. So this is where we came in at, if you remember, in that little coffin right there. And then this is the Grace. So I will go ahead and end here. So we got it all wrapped up. We're done with Lindell. We're done with the underground, all that. And, you know, if you did do the Three Fingers thing, then you will be locked in that ending. I did want to show too with Shabriri, so if you come back here, if you did do the Three Fingers, Shabriri will have left the armor. Oh, I walked right past it. I don't know if it's him or her, but it will leave its armor will be right there and it'll be gone. So, and I think you get the Naga Kiba too, which is his sword. So, before I attack this thing, go ahead and put my stuff back the way I like it.
I did not expect, but if you do not care for lordship, I'm afraid you will make no use.
Yeah, he does a shit ton of frenzy damage. You can call a summon if you need it, but just try to hit him when he's doing his little thing. And this is one of my favorite armor sets as well. Compared to this one, it's probably my second favorite. It's kind of grown on me more because I've worn the one I have so much. It should be in there now. Sometimes you gotta back out and come back. Okay, there it is, Ronin armor. And it's actually really good for this area. Um, it's got good, I think it's robustness. Yeah, it's got good robustness compared to the some of the other gear that I was using. So I think the Caden armor, maybe it was the immunity that it was good with. I don't know why, I just remembered it being really good for that earlier. Maybe I'm wrong. The Ronin Gauntlets right here. And then the greaves look pretty cool too. You can see it's a pretty cool set. It's got really